Alright, sorry for the long wait, but it's cool because here we are now, One Punch Man Manga Review 1. Alright, so I put up a poll on YouTube saying which manga do you want me to do a video on first months ago, and surprisingly One Punch Man was the top voted one, so I was like, alright, bet. I've been wanting to read this for like a long time, but I always push it aside, and since I don't want to begin season 3, so might as well start now. Yes, you heard me correctly, this is review 1, because do you see these amount of pages in one chapter? What the is this, bro? Hell no, I did not sign up for this shit, bro. Like, ain't no way. It's over 100 pages in this chapter, man. I mean, damn, I think I read pretty much all of season 3 already.
346 minutes later.
So mind you, my thoughts on One Punch Man is pretty much abnormal. Some people have this shit in their top, 10, and they love it so much. And while I thought it was, amazing, but not top 10 worthy for me at least, but it was still really good. And I think people give season 2 a lot of slack, because of animation. Even though I thought it was average, but it has some good parts with it. But I do get the criticism because it's dropped from season 1. But I give season 2 its credit. It definitely introduced new great characters in the show. And such as you already know, my guy Garou. This guy, I can't think of his name right now, but a guy from the tournament. I actually like this character a lot. And I will always give him his flowers for introducing me to my other wife. You know what I'm saying? Woo! And now we got season 3, and I wanted to get a head start before Mappa will go through some more hell, hopefully not. Started next season in the manga, and off the bat, Garou proves why he's one of the best villains or anti-heroes in anime. Because that nigga bulldozes his way through the Monster Association, bro, and they hit him with some heavy hitters, bro. Look at these villains. I'm like, okay, this is some final boss type shit already. And here go Garou, figure out his moves and recuperating and recovering and boom, going crazy. I'm like, damn, what a fucking start to season 3 already. And I know it's much more in store for this character, man, but I feel like he's just warming up. So while reading, I realized that this arc, with aside a few early comedy chill moments, this is one big ass war between the heroes and the Monster Association, but like blown up times 10. That didn't make no sense. But what I mean is that the premise is simple, but it's so long because no matter if it's a B rank, C rank, D rank hero, they introduce them and give them a little insight to their personality because, well, it's a lot of fucking heroes. It is so much that I honestly gave them some nicknames, but I have a few favorites from that whole group. The Fire Emblem character right here went nuts. He was getting jumped by 2 monsters too, and they were like demon rank too, which I go over the ranks and stuff in a minute. But either way, that nigga held his own and talked his shit too, man. And he won. So already impressive start to the war. So I fuck with that. And alright, so her man, I fell in love instantly when I saw her on my phone. I love her charisma, I love her smile, her style, and the way she talks, man. She buff as fuck too, man. She could punish me all. Alright, I'd like to apologize for that. But moving on. This hero, or as I like to call him, the K-pop hero. Oh God, I hope that wasn't racist. He's a very unique one, I say. Because I could lucky see him being the star of this series if it wasn't for the main cast that was there. So, because that nigga, he steals the show. Because it's always these kids that make me laugh. I don't know what. His power and his fighting style is something else, bro. Half the time he's a cold-ass nigga. When he's going against insane villains like her, I get back to her. But then he has moments where I can't take him seriously at all when he's fighting an ugly villain. Man, I'm telling you, like, this nigga legit was tweaking, bro. The samurai group was also pretty funny too and entertaining, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get to that one samurai later in the video. The rest of the like B and C rank heroes are like nothing too crazy. Some are really gimmicky, like Hulk Hogan over here. And then you have the flamboyant hero. Like, it's actually a great concept if you think about it. Now let's talk about the villain. The Monster Association is something else. I'm pretty sure there's a video, like power ranking, like which one's the best, the strongest, and the weakest. Which I'm pretty sure, because whoever did that video, if it's out there, I know it's long as hell. Because god damn, let me tell you, bro, there are too many villains already that I came across, and I know there's so much more that I gotta see. Man, some villains are truly terrifying. Like, they are in the wrong manga, bro. Take your ass to berserk, nigga. But I ain't gonna lie, some are very creative. Like her.
Oh my god, bro.
I think you already know what I'm about to say. It's GG's for me, man. I am golden, 100%. And then you have villains that downright confuse the fuck out of me. Or just goofy as hell. Like, bro, what the is that? The jokes aside, they honestly do match the heroes in terms of power, strength, gimmicks, and sometimes overall presence of the story, because it fits the whole story of One Punch Man in the series. And I also like how they rank the devils. What the fuck, devils? How they rank the levels of danger from the villains. Like, some of the villains I see that look scary is the threat level of a demon, which is like second highest, I believe. And so I could see them and look at them and like, okay, it's gonna be challenging, but it's not impossible to beat, you know? I know some particular heroes can put up a nice fight. However, when I see a threat level of dragon, I immediately think like GG's, basically. That's why when I see they are defeated sometimes with the hero, I always think like it's a great moment for the character and achievement for the character. But going back to the villains, I get One Punch Man as a gag manga series. And going back to what I said earlier, it does make sense that some of these villains are goofy, the story and stuff, but I can't take seriously. But sometimes you gotta sit here and think about it like I did, bro. Just think about it. I'm sitting here reading heroes fight dragon level threat villains such as Count and Dracula, a damn cat, whatever this shit is, a goddamn water. They're fighting water? Why is it a dragon threat level? Oh my god, I can't. What a cast for a show though. Like, I get it. Some of these are like not in the main cast, some are now introducing like probably like have no real presence to the, you know, the actual plot. But it's still pretty impressive how like majority of the chapters I read, Saitama wasn't even none of them. And like the side casts are literally just carrying this right now. Even just seeing the whole S-rank heroes like playing stuff, I thought it was pretty hype because like I haven't seen them in a long time. So when I saw them again, I was like, okay, now we're cooking. I forgot how all these niggas get down. Because don't forget, they are all doing this to rescue that, I think one of the president's child that got captured by the villains. Man, this nigga, I can't even describe this little nigga. Like, he's funny but annoying at the same time. And like, oh my god, I don't know. But yeah, I think I appreciate the cast of One Punch Man a lot reading the manga. Because if you don't know, I do prefer Mob Psycho over this, and that's why I see Mob Psycho so damn highly, and I just kind of forgot One Punch Man a little bit. And it just reminded me now how these characters, like, how they took over, literally, what was it, 2015, 2016? I think 2015, when it first came in season 1. They took over this shit, and they were like, hey, don't forget, we got shit cooking them over here too. And now I see it. Once again, I wasn't familiar with the game, but now I appreciate it. And before I talk about some more moments, I want to give, like, one criticism I noticed so far, because speaking of the cast, sometimes, it's too many characters sometimes. I hate to say it, I know, but I don't know if people consider this like a war arc of One Punch Man. I'm not going to compare it to, you know, other war arcs, and because it's kind of like different in a sense. But I don't know half the heroes, or I don't really care for like that. Although I do want to add that there are moments where the B and C rank heroes are like, have some good moments towards them, which I can appreciate. And same goes with the villains too, and I think this could be due to them not getting some scenes early on One Punch Man, but that's what I think. Plus, I do want to add that I unfortunately, well, know how this arc ends. Got a little spoilers, I'm telling you, but maybe I'm just speeding my way through just to get to that moment, which I'm trying to stop myself from doing, so yeah. But other than that, I do like this so far, and I definitely say it's an experience. Y'all know I gotta give credit to the art, man. This is some top tier stuff. Might be my top 5 artists in the manga, not gonna lie. With this level of artwork, it is definitely deserved for a monthly release. Take notes, Boruto. I'm sorry. That was directed towards the toxic niggas from that video. Fuck y'all. Anyways, here's some of my favorite moments for, like, you know, panel-wise. Like, bro, look at this shit, bro. This shit's so hard. Even to seeing the heroes like getting lined up like that, man, like, let's go. Oh, I love that shit so much. I had to make part of the thumbnail, you already know, but yeah, just other panels like this, Garou looking crazy, Tatsumaki going off, oh my god. Even the heroes getting down, that shit was hard, and like, bro, the villains looking terrifying, come on. Even the destruction that's taking place under the sewer, man, it just looks so good. Now, I have some favorite moments. Just gonna get this out of the way with. Anytime my wives are on screen, automatically peak. Especially Tatsumaki. Oh my god, look at her. I'll come back to that. I already mentioned the Garou barrage earlier. Like, that shit was dope. But then we got King. King, man, the top hero of society. This nigga is up there with Reagan in terms of finessing. It's ridiculous. I actually busted out laughing when this happened, bro. Like, the way everyone speaks so highly of this nigga is insane, but it's great to see. I love the little toddler fight. Okay, that's mean, I'm sorry. Because he'll probably beat my ass, of course. His fight, bro, it was like a whole mecha battle down there. What was I watching, Girl Lagan? That shit is creative as fuck. That shit was one of the highlights for me too. Because I can't even remember if I seen him like go crazy in the earlier seasons, but that nigga was going off against that nigga. Well, actually, he wasn't going off. He kind of was towards the end, but man, he was struggling at first, and that proves how strong these monsters are. But either way, great fight. The zombie nigga fight was insane too. It's actually one of my favorites from the heroes, and I seen the earlier seasons. So of course, when I saw him again, that nigga looked cold as hell and was killing shit too. Turned to like a whole samurai with his manga and his fight. I mean, bravo. This fighting style that samurai was getting these niggas, that shit looked cool as hell too. My favorite moment was literally any Saitama moment that happened in the manga. As soon as he entered the sewer, everyone knew it's up when they heard that nigga go crazy. And it's funny too, because he's actually annoyed because like this causing all this ruckus in the neighborhood. And then nigga was being like an old grandpa or some shit. That shit was funny. And the way the villains looked towards this nigga and they got spooked once they saw his power, especially that cat nigga, that nigga was done. I'm not fucking with that nigga. I love that hype, bro. It's so funny to look at. And last but not least, when Tatsumaki dog walked this nigga, man, one of the Masters Association, she killed this nigga with the psychic powers. I be forgetting, like, shit, she's OP as fuck. But look at my queen go. Look, damn it. And the way she's slaying too while she's doing it. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Man, she might be top 3 waifus ever. I ain't gonna lie. Hear me out. Top 3, man. But go slay queen. My bad, bro. And yeah, that's kind of it, though. It's still crazy to think that I'm still in the beginning of the whole Monster Association War arc thingy. I'm on, chapter 20? No, 120, I think. 121, 122, one of them. It's been something else so far, and it's definitely entertaining. But that's kind of it, man. I see our part 2, man. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, whoa.